Okay, so I'm going to start off by saying that fanfic isn't a thing for me. I mean, we all know this. We've talked about this before. I understand it. I know our community is kind of gaga over it, and I get it. You're either like a super fanfic lover or you just don't understand it. And I'm on the just don't understand it side. But I picked up Milena McKay's The Delicate Things We Make.
Mm-hmm.
And total shout out to Abby Craden for nailing this book for sure. I was hooked because of not only the way it was written. I mean, Melina did a great job of like words. We actually had a conversation about words, about how like books and movies and songs, like it's all about the words. Melina and I did about words. And so it really comes through in her books, her writings, that she appreciates the importance of a single word. And then the narration of it. I mean, it was just Abby Craden did such an incredible job.
So
and it was like,
good.
Yeah, all the different accents and like the seamlessly shifting between the different characters. It was perfect. I mean, I enjoyed it so much.
Well, and I think just as a reminder for people, because if they're not familiar with it, it did start as a Devil Wears Prada fan fiction,
right.
But like when you go and buy The Delicate Things We Make, it's really only that the characters sort of came from that world. None of the story came from that world. It's what's called like an alternate universe because it drops them into something entirely different.
But I had no idea. Had I just read this and not known that this was loosely based on fanfic that she had written years ago, I would have never made the connections.
No, it's so brilliantly written.
Yes, it really is.
I think it was it was one of the more prominent examples of like lesfic's contributions to the Me Too conversation.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Oh, I'm glad you loved it.
Yeah, it had layers and layers. I absolutely loved it. I was shocked that it was her first book.